And welcome back to Bitcoin Advisors channel. My name is Chris, bringing it to you here from Westlake Village, California. It's another beautiful day out there. And yes, it is Bloody Friday. That's what I want to call this video. Bloody Friday. And why is that? Well, specifically, I'm going to talk about some of the higher term time frame closes, which are going on right now. And what this nasty little candle is called. It's called a bearish engulfing candle. That is when we take out the prior wick with a full body, the high and the low with a big red candle. And in fact, as I had mentioned, NASDAQ very likely coming down to the bottom side of the range. And if that breaks, well, I'll just tell you a couple things right now with momentum turned to the downside, playing out some bearish divergence. That was the first shot to the bottom side of the range. And if this area does break, if we take out this wick at 11,000, here's a quick little target for you for the next move down in NASDAQ. Which, with a 75 basis point rate hike coming in next week, I would imagine, yes, it does come in probably to revisit this high right here, somewhere in this range at the 1618 fib. And that'll be our next moment of peace and prosperity, or death and despair. And so what does that translate into crypto? Again, Bitcoin kind of does whatever NASDAQ does, but more. So not only does the NASDAQ have this bearish engulfing candle, and I imagine this day opens pretty bloody. It is 6:44, so the market just opened. And the Dow already closed a bearish engulfing candle. That's continuation to the downside. And we'll already be revisiting that high probably here in the short term. I'm going to make this video quick again, and let's see if Bitcoin follows suit. You know, Sunday is the weekly closure on spot price. CME is going to close today. And here's the harbinger of death and despair and peace and prosperity. Actually, I'm going to leave this where I had it. What did I have? Here we go. That's what I wanted to see. And we had this little bull flag right here. Call it a bull flag, a bear flag, whatever you want to call it. But measure move off of this guy does put the dollar a bit higher. And let's see if that lines up with a fib here from the high to the low. Yeah, that almost gets you up to about 112. We had a target of 111. So I imagine actually the dollar, sometime over the next week or two does head up into this region. So I'm just going to put a little blue box here of peace and prosperity or death and despair for the US dollar, something like that. And that's what I'd be looking for. Where does this get invalidated? Any kind of a 4-hour closure back below 109.27 very likely brings you back to the bottom side of the range, but that doesn't mean the dollar is over. And as we've been saying, the dollar is leading this market. The dollar is the strongest asset in the market right now, believe it or not. And what do we have here on the dollar? Perhaps today we could see a bearish engulfing candle if we take out, and that would be a bullish engulfing candle. And that would be if we close anywhere today above 110.70, call it 110.83. And with that, I'd imagine Bitcoin does begin to start its next leg down. And again, the big thing I'm waiting for here on Bitcoin is any kind of a daily closure below 17,600. And that very likely will take us to our next kind of target down to, I think ultimately if we take this guy out, we're on our way down to about 11 to 12,000, in fact, which are these highs back here. somewhere around there. So, yeah, big thing to be aware of. Next week, the week of the rate hike. Yes, the FOMC rate hike will be happening next week. And, yeah, just, you know, Bitcoin goes down to those levels, and we could have a bearish engulfing candle here on Ethereum, which I put out a couple of videos yesterday. I don't know if anybody watched them. I doubt it. But I said, look, what's probably going to happen here? Buy the rumor, sell the news. Buy the rumor, sell the news. That's typically how it goes. When every other YouTuber out there is pumping Ethereum as God's gift to cryptocurrency. Oh, this is going to be the greatest event. This is going to be the greatest event since Bitcoin's creation. Yeah, it is. It is. If you're going short on the market, that's what it is, in fact. So, lessons to be learned. Lessons to be learned. And all right, let's look at the short-term targets, because we've already talked about our daily target, which we've said, hey, look, if we get a daily closure below, what is that, 1450, our prior target? Yeah. You know, next target's going to be $1,200. Next target below there, 861. And ultimately, if we start closing below the range here, wow, that puts it all the way down to $200. That's a little too aggressive. Why don't we shorten that up and say, yeah, I think that's, yeah, 450. If $1,000 breaks, you know, 450 is next. And that's it for Ethereum. And then, hey guys, everybody gets a chance to buy the market lows and, you know, hopefully become, you know, multi-millionaires. If you've been following along on our channel, that's what we're planning to do. And, you know, that's why you should like and subscribe and share with your friends, because we've been talking about Ethereum dumping here for some time. And not because we don't like it, not because we don't like cryptocurrency, but it's because the charts don't lie. The YouTubers lied, the charts don't lie, right? So that's it for today, guys. Hope you have a blessed and highly favored day. I'll be bringing you back some more cryptocurrency videos. I got to get to the gym. I am literally just rolled out of bed, so forgive me for not looking too pretty here today. But I hope this can bring some value. If it does, give me a like, hit the subscribe button, and share the video with a friend today. Thank you so much for following along, and we'll see you soon. Take care.